welcome along and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Today we're going to head down to the roller coaster. We're going to check on what its progress is. Hopefully it'll be completed, and if so, we can start selling stuff off and making money for our next forestry adventure. If not, well, we're gonna have to take stock of what we've got and see where we are and how we can do things. If we do need to unload stuff from the train, we can do here by the shop, but I'm hoping that we're not gonna have to. I'm hoping that even if this isn't completed, which it appears not to be, that we're going to be able to get some we're not going to have to produce too much. In fact, look at that. We've got a whole load of extra stuff for the next step, which is a little bit crazy. So, yeah, looks like we've got most of the stuff, though, down here already in storage. And I think we need to let that stuff go through. Looking at the list, though, and we know some of this stuff in storage gets hidden, but we don't have any wooden beams in there by the looks of things. We don't have any metal, so we need to bring some of that. We don't have any prefab wool either, and we don't have any shingle by the looks of things either, or any barrels. So there's 5 things that we need to bring down here: wood beams, metal, prefab walls, shingles, and barrels. Now we have all of those things, so I think our best bet is to probably go and grab those so we'll go and grab some of that off the train. We know that we've got some of those on there and can immediately load up the flatbed with that, and then I think we should come back, grab some shingle, which I believe we have as well, and also we might have some barrels kicking down at the barrel factory too. So yeah, it's going to be a case of heading back to our logging camp, grabbing our big truck and getting those things loaded up. And in fact, I think we could send the train off once we've got the couple of bits that we need. Before we continue, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create my own custom line of PCs suitable for everybody from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. Apex Gaming PCs are offering up to $250 off your next purchase just by using my link in the description below. So go check them out. It is a little bit annoying to have to come back down here and unload some of the things off the train that we already had loaded on. Now, I would take the train down and round to the shop to get these things unloaded, but to be honest, we're not unloading that much from the train. We're going to grab ourselves a couple of prefabs, a couple of the planks, and oh no, not the planks, of the wooden beams, and a couple of the metal pallets as well. That should be more than enough for what we need up at the roller coaster. Certainly we need less than probably a pallet of each of those things, but presuming that we are not on the final stage, because every time I go to do the final stage, or every time I think we're on the final stage at the moment, we have a requirement for stuff, and we got so much in storage down there. I can't believe that this is the final stage. So we'll grab 2 of these. Oh yeah, metal is so heavy you can only ever really grab 1 at a time, but it's not going to be too much we take off here. We have lots of planks down there. We have lots of long planks down there. It's all stuff that we already have. I do need to go and check my other productions, though, and make sure that we have everything we need. Because the last thing I want to do is have a need to create shingles and already have all the planks and everything I need for that sitting up here. Go and sell those, and then we have to go and put a whole load more wood in to get that done. So yeah, let's load these off, and then we'll go down, we'll go find the other bits we need, And once we are sure everything is done today, we can get this train sent off. This train, of course, is costing us a fortune at this point. We've had it sitting here for 24 hours, and that is going to be costing money. So that's the other reason, really, we need to get some stuff sold off and some more money in, because otherwise we're going to eat all our money up by just having the train sitting here. Now, I did say I was going to take the train down by the shop and unload it if I needed to. The thing I've got is that some of the stuff I need to get off here, i.e. these prefabs and the wooden beams, aren't very easily accessible from the shop because they're on this side of the train. So getting them off here makes more sense, is a lot easier. Even with the thin platform I have there, that is still easier than doing it the other way. Now we've got to get these on the back here. I've got to leave enough space for my oh wow, can I get these on here and leave enough space for my telehandler as well? We might have to go and tip these or drop these off before we go and get any shingles or barrels. So let's put this one on here like that. Yeah, that will work. Strap that down, and then we can move the other one forward a little bit. And with any luck, then we can go and check on the shingles and the barrels. We may be able to fit. It's just actually we can put them on top of the wooden beams. So I think we've got enough space to get a couple of pallets of shingles on here and a couple of pallets of barrels as well. We just need to go down and get them. So let's get this on the back. We'll reverse it on so we keep the weight away from the very back of this trailer, and go and see if we can find some shingles and barrels to hopefully finish things off. But it's yeah, oh wow, we're going to be sticking out a little bit from the back. Not the end of the world, but not the safest way to transport things either. I reckon from the amount of stuff stored, we've got at least 2 more lots to go on here. Now, I could just pop in and drop these off, but I think I'd like to drop everything off at once, and we can just sort of snake around here and then down here to get to the shingle factory. Around the corner here, and yeah, we do still have a whole load of shingles sitting here waiting to go. Briggs Shingle Company, perfect. Right, let's undo that and that and that. Get our ramps out. That car's gonna have to wait, I think. And we should be able to get 2 sets of shingles onto here as well. That will give us more than enough shingles to finish things off. It's quite possible that we, as I said, we do have some of this stored already at the roller coaster, and it may be absolutely unnecessary for us to have these, but I think it's wise for us to overcompensate at this point than under. And we know that we have more than enough of everything else, and we know that we ran out of prefab very close to the end last time. So let's bring this in. So with plenty of shingles here to do, we can next go and see if we got some barrels. We've got 2 pallets left of shingles here, so if we find we have another stage that needs doing, that needs shingles, we'll be able to handle that. But those will fit on here rather nicely, I hope. Will that back off? No. So old trick time, disconnect and reconnect, and there we go. So that then, whoa, should sort that. We can get those strapped on. Don't have another strap there. Let's get this on the back of our truck and head round to the barrel factory, which is just around the corner here. I'm hoping we got some barrels here. Otherwise, this is going to be something we need to get a whole load of extra stuff into. What do we got round the back? We have barrels. Oh, we do have 2 full things of barrels as well. Perfect. So I am going to have to move my truck because that is not going to be easy to load where I am. And we want to bring this around. I didn't realize it's quite as close as it is. Now, I need to be careful because I don't want to unload the metal here. And that is a really big danger getting that close to the unloading point for this. But we've managed to avoid it, which is good news. Because, yeah, if we unloaded our metal here, we'd have to go all the way back to the train and grab a whole load more. And then we've also got to create more to output. And we got to output more stuff from here to use it up. So I want to avoid doing that if I can. I don't think our widest setting here will pick up. Nope, won't fit in. So we're going to go for the narrower one there. And yeah, 1,000 litres of barrels. We're going to take 2 of these and put them onto the trailer. And we should have enough space at the back. Oh, wow. We still have barrels being output from here. But we should have enough space at the back here to get to sets. And we're not going to put our little teleskid back on. We're going to leave that here. And then we'll come and pick it up afterwards. Are these the last items we need to deliver? Will it cover the remaining stages to get all of these done here? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that at this point we can just leave it for a few days and get the output onto the roller coaster to get it finished, because it does have so much that is in the storage there now. There can't be that many more stages left. All right, last set of barrels on here. Whoop. A little bit more in the center, please. There we go. And that's on. So we'll just park this here like that. We'll strap these down because, yeah, we have no more space for our little teleskid. And in fact, those barrels are in a really bad position. Never mind. Let's get the ramps up and let's see if we can't complete the required equipment for the roller coaster. I'm gonna have to snake this truck through the middle of town because trying to do a U-turn with this would be horrible. So what is hopefully the last of the materials we need for the roller coaster, let's get them into here. I'm gonna spin this round and bring it in to this point here. And at least the rain has stopped. We'll bring it into the unload. It is taking all of this at the moment, which is good news. Right, and there we go. So that's 2,000 of all of those. We should have now more than enough to complete this roller coaster. Well, at least complete this stage. This stage I'm fully expecting to be completed now, which is, well, I've said this a while. I will be intrigued. We are up to about stage 8, I think, at this point. I reckon we've possibly got 10 stages on this roller coaster. So as we're up to stage 8, I'm reckoning there's at least one more stage after this. I'm hoping that we've produced enough to complete it, and we've got enough in storage there now to complete it. But we'll see how it goes. I think what we're going to have to do is continue on and continue making money on here. So in order to do that, we're going to go and send the train off next. So I did just pop back and grab the teleskid so that we had that back with us too. But we want to get back up here and get this stuff all shipped off. Even if we need any of this, we're going to be doing some more wood. We're going to be getting the sawmill working again. So I want it to go like that. Only 526 though in vehicle leasing costs. So not very expensive for the train. but it's about to go and make us a whole pile of money, thankfully. So I'm going to head back to my logging camp, and we'll take stock of all our productions at that point and see where we are and where we might move forwards. But it looks like we're going to make a good amount of money from everything that's just shipped off on the train. One thing I do know that I need to do today is feed my sheep. We've been neglecting the sheep over the past few videos, and by the looks of it, they have run out of food. And, oh wow, we don't have a huge number of bales left either. So let's unload this and get this off of here. That way we can put our flatbed away. I think we could do with giving everything a wash as well. Maybe have a little bit of a stock take on all of our equipment and everything, and give it all a wash and a sort. Have a little bit of downtime to just allow the roller coaster to get through this stage and see what we're left with. It's a case of letting everything run down at the start of each stage and then seeing what we're left with and what we need. So yeah, I don't think we are in a massive rush to get more trees cut right now until we see what we actually need. Lots of stuff sold. 453,000 we're up to now. That's another 90,000 off everything we've just sold on the train, which is amazing. I'm really pleased with that. We are going into the next map already with over 500,000 and a whole load of equipment. That is fantastic. That is going to set us up really well. So with our truck washed and put away and our teleskids nicely cleaned as well, we can drop the front off that, grab our bale spike, and just go and give some feed to our sheep. If we're going to be on here much longer, if we're looking at a few more days, I think next time what we might have to do is go and cut some grass. The grass is actually faring fairly well for January, February. So if we make it through to March, I think we're going to need to get some more food for the sheep. We've got 9,000 liters of hay here. This will probably do them for a little while. But yeah, we are getting fairly low on it. And we do have all the equipment to do it. So there we are. Wow, they took all of that. That takes them nearly to full, but yeah, they need some more. And it looks like we got some lambs as well, which is fantastic. But yeah, we need to get some more grass work done. Not something we can really do in January, but it is a job that we need to get done and need to do. Let's head back over here, and I'm gonna jump in my truck. And yeah, I'm not sure what else we can run around with much today. We could sell off some buckets and things, but I think that we want to have a quick run around and have a look at our productions maybe. But I'm going to go down to the roller coaster. We'll keep an eye on things, and might pop into the shop while I'm down there as well and just see if there's anything on offer that might be useful either right now or on our future endeavors. So into the shop and pull over. There we go. We're making money hand over fist at the moment. This is the thing. What is in the shop? Wow. Okay. That is a lovely combine, and that's not a bad tractor, but none of this is useful on our logging setup on here. So yeah, there's nothing in there that is going to be useful. I mean, I could always try my hand at doing some arable stuff on here. We've got the money to set things up. Around here, though, at the roller coaster, where do we stand now? we still have a whole load of stuff just working its way down. Lots of that overnight is going to complete, so we should have a better idea of where we stand come the morning. Productions wise, we still have a lot of metal in the barrel factory, and a lot of barrels and a lot of buckets. In the furniture factory, we are creating armoires and storing them at the moment, with a few planks long in there. We are out of these, so we'll deactivate the planks long floor tiles, but yeah, we're still creating and storing floor tiles. And then we are out of pepper grinders and out of bowls, so those can both be deactivated. We'll deactivate everything up at our sawmill as well, because we are out of wood there until we cut more. We're actually out of metal as well. And yeah, we're out of wool too, storing a little bit of that. I think we're probably going to have to go up to the mine and get a whole load more metal. Not that we need it at the moment, but more because it's always a good amount of input. So I think if things aren't finished off next time, it's going to be a whole load of restocking. So restocking wood, we'll be cutting a load of stuff from our little tree farm, and restocking metal as well. So going up to the mine and reloading all of that. However, I think for today, we've done all that we can. So I'm going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.